I'll be doing two monologues for you today. The first is Hamlet's soliloquy from Hamlet, and the second is from The Odd Couple, and I'll be playing Oscar. And then after that, I'll be doing two political impersonations and two accents. To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to go against a sea of troubles and by opposing end them. To die, to sleep no more, and by a sleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to. I mean, 'tis a consummation devoutly to be wished, to die, to sleep. To sleep. Perchance to dream, there's the rub, for in that sleep of death what dreams may come when we have wandered off this mortal coil must give us pause. For there's the respect that brings calamity to so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the prayings of disprized love, the law's delay, the insolence of office, the patient merit thy unworthy takes, when he himself might his quietus make with a bare bodkin? For who would fardels bear to grunt and sweat under a weary life, but that the dread of something after death? The undiscovered country, from whose bourne no traveler returns, puzzles the will, and makes us rather bear those ills we have, than fly to others we know not of. This conscience makes cowards of us all, and the native hue of resolution is sickled over with a pale cast of thought and enterprise of great pith and moment, and with this the results turn awry and lose the name of action. Soft you now, my fair Ophelia, nymph of the Orisons, be all my sins remembered. I'll tell you exactly what it is. It's the cooking, the cleaning, the crying, the talking in your sleep at night, the moose calls that open my ear at 2 o'clock in the morning. And I can't take it anymore, Felix. I'm cracked up. Everything you do irritates me, even when I'm not home. Everything I know you're going to do when you walk through the door, it irritates me. I mean, you put notes on my pillow. How many times have I told you not to put notes on my pillow? We're out of cornflakes, F you. You know, it took me 4 hours to figure out the F you meant Felix Unger. And I know that's not your fault, Felix. It's a rotten combination. Oh, you get the picture. Because that wasn't even the picture, that was just the frame. I haven't even painted the picture yet. In my office, there's a typewritten list of the 10 most aggravating things you do to me. And last night, that was the topper. That was the ever-loving Lulu of all times, Felix. It's not only wrong, it's morally wrong when the top 1/10 of 1% own 90% of the wealth. It's not only wrong when the working man can't afford to get himself an erection. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell Viagra Cialis they better get their act together, or Congress is going to legislate legislation that will cap how much they can increase the cost on those important medications. When I was in Paris, I met Macron's wife, beautiful person, beautiful. And we were up there in Paris, we looked over the whole city, and I told her about the wall, She said it was a great idea. And you wouldn't believe it. She was a beautiful woman. And we were looking over Paris, and something happened. And I said, China. It was incredible. What is wrong with you? Don't even look at me like that. The way you are looking at me is not appropriate way to look at me. If you look at me like that ever again, I will take your head and I will smash it 10,000 times. I will smash it so many times that you won't even know where you are going. You better come back here, or I will take you and I will put your head into the toilet, like you know you want to be put into a toilet. What are you talking about, putting my head into a toilet? I'm not gonna even deal with that, man. You're going crazy. I told you, you better be on your meds, or else I can't deal with you anymore. What do you think I'm gonna do? Of course you're gonna deal with me, man. Like, I'm your friend, but I don't want to deal with you like that. Okay, thank you.